What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel here on Watch What Happens Next. I want to start this video by saying thank you so much for all of the love and support that you guys have shown me in my video in the last Bridgerton's season 3 episode 1 reaction. I really am like I'm speechless a little, so thank you. I'm excited to get into this video like any other video because I like to come here and have fun with you guys, but I'm excited to legit get engulfed into the Colin into the Penelope's universe. I'm excited to see where they go from last episode because, as we can tell, he legit, it's guns a blazing. He's out for Miss Whistledown, Lady Whistledown, not Miss. But I'm excited. If you see my collar legit doing too much, listen, don't mind it, mind me. Because anybody got time. But without further ado, I'm just gonna get right into the video. And also, guys, I started the Patreon, so definitely check it out. It should be linked in the bio, where you guys can get full and unedited versions of my reactions here moving forward. So definitely check it out. I'm excited. Like I said, it'll be linked in the description box below. And yeah, I'm excited. So check it out. Hate the hair. Hate the hair.
You are unperturbed by what Lady Whistledown has written?
Why should I be? I hear my choice last year, Miss Edwina.
Okay. Period. I'm glad that we actually get a mention of Edwina because we didn't get one from her last episode.
I've not seen nearly enough from this year's girls, if I am to grant.
I really hate that hair. What is that hair?
My sparkler shall make the best match of the season.
Period.
It is she who should be afraid.
Fools rush to judge, while the wise watch. Miss Dunham had been doomed to spinsterhood.
So it seems like, honestly, in the first episode, Lady Whistledown was like basically giving the girls their flowers, and she wasn't necessarily like judging the girls too much until at the end when she wrote about Colin. So like now, it seems like she's going back into the gossipy reform of her last self to me. And I love the color change. She looks good.
The new Baron of Kent and his family are learning this week.
Period. We're moving on up to East Side.
No one touch anything.
That's the black family for you. When we go in here, don't touch nothing if you ain't finna buy nothing.
How many rooms are there?
27, including the servants' quarters.
Get money. He got money.
Oh my God, what they gonna do with all them rooms?
And this is your bedchamber.
Drink your water, let's stay hydrated, babies.
Separate rooms.
Of course. That is how it is done.
But how they supposed to like get busy if they're not sleeping in the same room?
Why worry yourself, Mom? One of the girls will make good.
Why do they call them mom again? Because they're the mothers of the house, I'm guessing?
Diamonds are not the only gems that sparkle.
Would you prefer to be promenading with your fellow debutante?
Would you like to watch grass grow?
I don't understand the limits of your new outlook.
It is not me whose outlook has most changed.
Somebody also said in the comment section, because I raised it, I'm gonna pause it. I raised the question in the last reaction, why didn't Eloise out Penelope for writing about Colin? And somebody basically pointed out, and it made a lot of sense, where it's like that she basically agreed with Penelope, because she also brought it up to Colin when it was like exchanged with the book thing, I think it was. But the reason why, because it wasn't like something that was drastic or damaging to him as a person, although it was like a little bit shady. It's just that she agreed with it, and she also thinks that Colin is put on his front. But I'm excited because I also thought that he could be adapting different personalities, and we accept that here, right? We're accepting people here in this community anyway. So I'm excited to see if his character will grow out of that, or will he own it? So yeah.
I shall see you both later.
Oh, hey Pam.
Perhaps one of those young ladies has a fan I might borrow. It looks like it may become rather warm.
I'm dead. But you can definitely tell that she still loves and cares about Penn. It's just that she does it from afar.
So,
baby, the waist is snatched. The boobies are up.
You saying you want my help after what Lady Whistledown wrote?
she has never been more wrong about anyone. I just pay her no heed.
Let's pay her no heat. I'm gonna start saying it. Let's pay her no heat.
I should like to see your skills as they are first.
She doesn't have any.
But I have none.
Right.
Men are quite simple beings.
Very much so.
Them.
Right now? Right here? Those gentlemen? Well, I mean, they're the perfect ones to try on because you're not really more romantically interested.
How delightful to see you all. Splendid weather we are having. Quite well, my lord.
I'm dead. But somebody also said that she actually has been on the market since the beginning of the show, which is why she's able to go to those social events. But I'm like, why haven't nobody snapped my girl up? Like, look at her. Baby, the boobies are up. I don't remember the boobies boobieing like this in the last 2 seasons.
That Her Majesty is not done with the season. She desires to see more.
Does she?
I'm intrigued to know why Lady Whistledown wasn't Lady Danbury, because Lady Danbury is like the gossiper of the season. I remember watching it first and being like, she is Lady Whistledown because she fits the bill. Like, the girl is a gossiper.
Will I take your fatigue as a good sign?
Is it me or do the daughters look good this season? They look cute.
I might like to change some things when I become the new Lady Featherington.
Do you not think that in the cart somewhat before the horse?
No, for real. Make babies.
Do you think babies simply appear in your womb?
Right.
You must be familiar with each other often to create one.
But I want to be out with my husband showing him off, not in bed.
But girl, you go to sleep.
If you want to beat your sister, you must try harder.
Colin's really leaning to this Playboy era, and you know what? I keep telling y'all, the chest hair. He wanna have his cake and eat it too. He got 2 girls. And also, one of my good Judys did point out, I'm always drinking C4 in here. C4 sponsor me. Pay my bills as I'm paying yours. Oh, I can't show none of this. This is all boobies. Is it me or it's kind of like he holding his mouth like.
Are you quite sure you wish to resume my lessons? I would not be angry if you found me to be a lost cause.
You are not, baby. Anything but.
You simply do not need to be taught. You already know how to do this.
Period. But I disagree.
Colin, it is impossible to be in society and not care what others think. Society.
Is she worried? What is she worried about? Maybe because that she's with him a lot in public?
No one knew who I was supposed to be. I was entirely freed of being the Colin Bridgerton that Tom knows me to be. Which is how I became myself.
I mean, I definitely understand that. It's like going to college. You become a new person. Not necessarily saying that it's a bad thing, but you adapt so many different things and you absorb them to yourself. Oh, who is this young man? He is cute.
Why is it you want a husband?
Because I have needs.
What is the one thing in the world that makes you feel most comfortable now?
There used to be Sunday teas at Bridgerton House. It's one of the few places I could go unchaperoned and truly be myself, but...
I'm sorry about whatever might be coming between you and Eloise. What exactly happened?
Baby, it's too long. It's too much to even get into. Right. Child, this could be me. Me and my husband would be right in that room together. We're not sleeping apart. No. We are the ladies and lords of this house. We will be sleeping how we see fit. Like, it just is what it is. New location, we got budget money. This a different room for her? Because I don't remember this room.
Look at this lovely French blue satin.
It just set out for them to, you know.
Is it a coincidence? I asked you.
I can delay dealing with suitors at least another year. Maybe even longer if you hold out as well.
Did you guys know that these ladies were not Francesca, but Eloise is like 34 and Penelope's actress is like 37. They're playing like 17, 18-year-old girls, like, and they're eating it.
Lady Danbury says the Queen only waits to be dazzled.
Perhaps if there are others vying for the Queen's favour, it will not matter what her scheming.
Miss Hartigan. Miss Malhotra.
Period. Is it me? Oh, you don't really see none of the girls wearing red. Is it like a harlot color?
Here we are waiting.
Perhaps it is. I am out of this round.
Is this during the time of George Washington? Because George Washington used to wear them wigs like that.
Penelope, I've been eagerly awaiting your visit.
As have I, but perhaps it would be better for me to meet you at the market instead of coming here first.
No, baby.
We're going to the Bridgerton drawing room.
But
Period.
why? And the rest of your family?
They're playing cards in the garden.
I think it's good that they actually like are here in the home because it doesn't bring a lot of attention to them outside. And also too, if she's around him a lot, they probably think that he's courting her, which he should be. Stunning.
I was comfortable at Bridgerton House previously.
We needed a place.
These pastel colors she's eating.
Outside, and we
Look at that girl.
can pretend we are at a ball, which is where we shall begin.
Period, girl. Drop that shawl.
Shall I pretend to flirt with the imaginary cellist?
With the dashing suitor you just met by the refreshments. Me.
You?
You don't have to be embarrassed. You know me.
That's exactly why I would.
Baby, we'll be sitting here on this floor.
My body's telling me yes.
I find myself saying the wrong thing, or more likely, nothing at all.
Forget what is wrong.
Then just breathe.
Imagine what you would want to say to me if I were a suitor.
Your eyes. A most remarkable shade of blue. I might say something like that.
She ate that. She ate that.
That was rather direct.
Eloise is here.
You can hide in the study.
Girl. What is Eloise gonna do? It's not like y'all. They acting like that Eloise is his wife and she's cheating on his wife with her and she gotta hide. Like, that's his sister. Like, what the most she could do is just like have an attitude. And maybe kick you out. But now she touching that man. Those gloves are cute.
Can now declare with great certainty.
Are you reading their diary? Oh, Colin's.
That Paris has some of the most beautiful women in the world. How lucky I am to be surrounded by them.
Oh, now you feel like, oh, I shouldn't have read it. Girl, ain't gonna go back? Oh, you're diabolical, Pen.
My fingers trace freckles from cheek to collarbone, or as I watch the way starlight dances across skin. Such great distance. Pen.
Who is that?
You did not mean to pick up my journal and read it.
No, we were not reading it.
Whatever you read was not meant for another's eye.
I'm sorry.
Damn!
Please. Let me.
Is it just me? Or some of these roles are being switched? Because I feel like majority of the time, this will happen to a woman. Like, a woman will cut her hand, and the guy will be the one who, like, puts pressure on it with a cloth. And even when she mentioned, like, your eyes are the shade, the perfect shade of blue, and it's even lighter or whatever when you're being kind. Those are some things that majority of the time, like, a male would say to a female. And is it just me? I'm just noticing that they switched that, but I love it.
Your writing. It's very good.
Period. And that's coming from a girl that presses her pen.
Will I see you tonight?
Are you calling on me? I was like, girl, what's the point of running out now? She already saw you. Just, girl, the way I would have been strut like you mean it, free your mind. They was threaded eyebrows back in those times.
Something troubling you?
Penelope was at our house today.
Okay. And?
Difficult to know how to act when still I do not know what happened between the two of you.
I do not wish for her to be friendless, and you might be all she has now.
See, she still care.
I do not need to know details, but I only want to make sure she is not suffering or...
She's not suffering, babe. But you can ask her yourself. Am I right?
To take a husband this season.
A husband. Penelope.
Oh, not too much. She could change.
I'm only helping her find one. Who should help her? She does not have any male relatives.
Right.
It would not look right.
No, it would not. And that is why we're not telling anyone.
I don't understand why it's not common for, like, male friends to help you in this time, especially if you don't have any male relatives. I'm kind of glad we moved from those times. Like, this seems very stressful.
Finally, they seem to be putting in some work.
And more ladies.
You good, baby? What was that? She always be dressed in like a the evil stepmother. And also, I thought about it, what was it, last episode when Penelope was walking down the stairs? It reminded me so much of Cinderella because Penelope and Cinderella got the two evil stepsisters and then the evil stepmother. That's what it gave. I was like...
I sent mine to look for pastries.
Your wife is a pastry, Mr. Finch. Perhaps if you savoured her as much as you do food, she would be with child by now.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Mr. Danbury, you are so pretty.
Good evening. How's your hand? I'm sorry again for reading your writing, but you truly write so well.
Once again, that's coming from a girl that presses her pen.
I would very much like to read more one day, if you would let me.
She want to read his naughty bits.
Him.
Lord Basilio is a Viscount.
And you are Penelope Featherington. Do not forget that.
Period, girl. Get that estate money. Become a Viscountess.
I cultivate reserve these days anyway.
Life is too short for that, is it not? Lord Basilio.
What? What's that?
His horse recently died.
You are joking.
I'm weak. So when she said the whole thing about the life is too short, it triggered him. Oh, she should definitely go marry him. Well, no, not marry him, because we got Colin right there. But can I have you, girl?
Whenever I have a disagreement with an acquaintance, simply to pretend they are dead.
I really want to know her backstory, because I feel like she's more than just being evil. I feel like it's more to her.
It seems Colin is helping her look for a husband.
I beg your fucking pardon?
But her feelings toward you are clearly altered. Perhaps you ought to alter yours as well?
I mean, if you look, I get it from that girl's standpoint.
He's rather furry.
What song is this?
I had wanted to insult the poor fellow. I would have felt at that as well. I'm in fact such a troublesome student.
I think we...
Dynamite. Is it Dynamite? Oh, they gonna keep me off the dance floor, baby. I won't be in there doing the river dance. I'll be in there cutting up. And don't let the beat drop.
You look to be enjoying your time with the young lady. Are you courting?
No.
Tell her that, because she done told her mama that you courting her. Exactly. Look at her. Her and her mother.
How are we expected to understand all these society rules when even someone born into this world cannot grasp them?
All these rules are to keep the marriage mart churning. But once you have formed your function,
You could do whatever.
you are free.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want to do. Because you ain't looking. You already snatched up.
I once heard a rumor the trios was written to convey his feelings for Mademoiselle Ludwigs.
Mostly enjoy the chord progressions.
I wonder what turned her off from that conversation, kind of, sort of.
Sphere, always watching from the side.
I'm telling you, Lady Danbury got a couple unit pieces, because the hairstyle's always different. She got a couple units, okay?
Hard, but also fifth.
She said, give me that party cap over there.
The best thing you can do is to let her be. Come with me.
Considering Lady Danbury legit used to have an affair with Lady Bridgerton's father, I love how she's like very close with Lady Bridgerton and like her kids. Like she's always there to usher her kids into society in a way that best suits them.
When he inserts himself.
Inserts himself where?
Girl,
What on earth?
what you been doing?
We kiss, and then he makes an odd sound, and then he goes to change his breeches.
Sorry, it looks like you're going
His breeches remain on?
Of course.
Girl, how are you trying to make a baby and you ain't even... What is this? What is this? You good, girl?
I have seen enough.
I think you might find it,
Well... I love Lady Danbury. Yo, she was like, well...
Does anyone at least have any good gossip?
I cannot think of anything at the moment.
And you know, that's gonna start me to like her because she honestly withheld that information that she just got from Eloise about Colin and Penelope. I love that.
I do not much care for idle gossip.
On days Whistledown is delivered, I sit by the door and read it as soon as it arrives.
Oh, he messy.
Did you read the passage about Lady Carter's housekeeper? That Lady Horton...
Oh, he messy. He's a gossiper. But that'd be a good match for her, honestly, truly.
Seeing me that Miss Featherington took his help.
Pitiable, I think.
It is kind of him, but perhaps overly so.
What? Wait, how... Are they talking about, like,
Gentlemen such as yourself would help a spinster find a husband.
I'm about to beat this.
How did they find out? But also, too, these are the same ladies who... Their daughters don't have any prospects. It's because, especially the blonde lady. Like, girl, your daughter has been on the market since Daphne been on the market. That's 3 to 4 years ago. She is also a spinster. Let's get it straight. Girl, she tried it.
I did not mean...
Which means you did.
I confided in Cressida.
But who told her? Because Cressida didn't tell.
What could Penelope possibly have done to warrant such maltreatment?
Ooh, I kind of like angry Colin. It's kind of sexy. I'm not gonna lie.
Someone who performs not for me, but for themselves. Bravo.
Period.
Sparkling, one might say.
If she's like really bestowing, like give it Francesca that honor. I just love that. I could cry. Because Francesca was legit just being herself. She was tucked off to the side and legit just... I love that.
Should you not be sleeping in your own bed chamber?
Will is some type of fine, my God.
Not in a cold, lonely room by myself.
You heard Mrs. Carner.
This cast is like fine.
No more old lady Kent clothes.
Away with clothes.
Period. Honestly, truly, I never really followed their story in the last two seasons. I do know he used to be a boxer and they own like a the bar, but I really didn't find them interesting.
Please alert Mrs. Walsh. We shall be having a visitor.
Is it her son? I don't know if I said it in the last reaction or not, but I remember her having a son that was supposed to take over like the estate after her husband died. So is that her son coming back? Because what happened to him?
Colin Bridgerton.
My girl, this looks so pretty. Like, oh my God.
When you spread gossip about someone, it will inevitably end up in Whistledown. You must know that. In communicating the secret I told you in confidence, or can you really just not help being cruel?
I did not communicate your secret. But I did notice Miss Livingston.
Yeah, it wasn't her.
Perhaps if you were more decided about your former friendship, you would not have felt the need to gossip. Perhaps you should like to find a looking glass, rather than looking at me.
You ate that.
Where is the lie? Did she lie? Because, Eloise, this all started because of you.
What are you doing here?
Yes, look at what... The way my girl hair falling. Ooh.
She's beastly to write such things about you.
It's her job to report what everyone is talking about. Stupid girl who believes she might possibly have a chance of love.
You must not say such things.
Right.
Colin.
Would you bet me?
Would you kiss me?
Oh.
I am nearly on the shelf and I have never been kissed and I am not certain I ever will be. I do not wish to die without ever having been kissed.
And to be kissed by Colin Bridgerton. And we're back for more. I love it. I wish it was that Queen Charlotte and George moment. And she's gonna dip off like that. Now he's in love. My boy's in love. Once again, don't mind these callers, but guys, that was episode 2 of Bridgerton season 3. I just love this episode a lot. Like, we finally got a kiss from Colin and Penelope. Like, I just love them so much. I love Penelope. I love the growth that she's like, you know, that she's coming a little bit into herself. And she's like, you know what? If I'm honestly maybe a spinster for the rest of my life, I'm going to take advantage of this moment and kiss Colin because she loves Colin. Everybody know that. I just love that. But also, I love how Eloise is being called to the mat. Because if it was not for her, the girls would not have overheard her speaking and they would have not have spread the gossip about Colin and Penelope. So I think for her to place that blame onto Cressida is just asinine. Because if it wasn't for her speaking about it, they wouldn't have any information on it. So I don't know, maybe Eloise baby got to do a little bit of soul searching. She got to do a little bit of, you know, realism checking of herself. But I'm just excited to see where this goes for the next couple of episodes. Well, not a couple, but just 2. That is a couple. Don't mind me. But yes, I'm a little bit speechless, but not really. But I'm excited because I'm about to just dive into the next 2 episodes. And yeah, once again, it will be out on Patreon, the full and unedited version. So definitely check it out. Head on over there, girls and girlies. Yeah, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. But also put in the comment section down below how you felt about this, you know, video and reaction. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I see a lot of you guys don't subscribe to my channel. Like, you watch my channel, but you don't subscribe. So definitely subscribe. But yeah, on that note, I'm going to send everybody under the sound of my voice a ton load and abundance of peace, love, and positivity. And I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.